Okay, everyone, page 66. Okay, let's take a look at the pictures. That's going to give us a huge hint of what this will be about. So what is it going to be about just by looking at the picture? Sitting up nice and straight. What do you think, Grant?
Seeds.
Seeds. Give it to me in a complete sentence.
It's about seeds.
It's about seeds. Read the title for me, please, Malachi. Can you have your hand down? Thank you.
Going places.
Going places. So what are those seeds going to be doing?
Going places.
Going places.
Yeah. So what do you think this whole thing is going to be about?
Going places.
Going places, but does it mean the seeds are going on holiday?
No.
No. What does it mean the seeds are doing?
They're going to different places so they can grow.
Say that one more time. Did you hear that, Isa? Say that one more time
They're
because
going to different places so they can grow.
it's how they travel to different places so they can grow. Put perfectly. The title is Going Places. 2 words, Grant. Tell me what.
Many plants
5 words tell us which ones.
that grow
Where? 3 words.
in our country.
Now, can you read that whole big phrase? Reread that.
Many plants that grow in our country
3 words tell us what they do.
come from seeds.
Read that whole sentence with good phrasing.
Many plants that grow in our country come from seeds.
The next word, Isa, means we're going in a different direction.
But
3 words tell what.
not all seeds
2 words tell us what they've done.
have come
The next 3 words tell us where.
to our country
4 words tell us how.
in the same way.
Read that whole thing with good phrasing.
But not all seeds have come to our country in the same way.
Malachi, you're going to reread that whole paragraph with good phrasing.
Many plants that grow
Can you
in
start from the beginning? I'm sorry, I didn't hear the first word.
many plants that grow in our country come from seeds, but not all seeds have come to our country in the same way.
Nicely done, Malachi. We're going to continue reading at the top of page 67, and we're just going to read one sentence with good phrasing. Keep going, Grant.
Some seeds were
That's a high-powered word. Brought.
brought.
Start from the beginning again.
Some seeds were brought by people coming to live here long ago.
Good. Can you reread that and sit nice and straight? There you go. Read that one more time. That was very good.
Some seeds were brought by people coming to live here too long ago.
One more time, because that part right there, we're going to smooth that out. Some seeds
were brought by people coming to live here long ago.
Continue reading with good phrasing, Isa.
But most seeds
Came, past tense, again from the beginning.
but most seeds came where
They came
Where?
where? Came here.
Came here alone.
Read that again.
But most seeds came here alone.
Now, on the next sentence, there are 4 things that a seed can do. I want you to read that one sentence and look at me to be answering that question. What are 4 things a seed can do? So read it and look at me. What is one thing a seed can do, Malachi?
Roll.
A whole sentence. A seed.
A seed can roll.
What else can a seed do, Grant?
A seed can fly, and float.
That's two things, that's right. What is one last thing a seed can do?
It could tumble.
A seed can tumble. Go ahead and read that whole sentence for me, please, Malachi.
Seeds can fly and float, tumble, and roll.
Good. You're going to read the next two sentences now. Okay. What is one way the seed can move along and another way that they can fly? You got it?
Yeah, I got
Okay,
it.
let me make sure. Have you finished reading that, Isa? Okay, which one are you going to answer?
How about they fly and they hang on to something that flies?
Well, how do they fly? There in that second sentence it tells how they fly.
They ride on the wind.
They ride on the wind. What's a way that they can move along? That's riding on the wind. There's another way.
They can hold on to, I think, anything or things, so they can ride. So they ride it on.
They ride along. And can I tell you a story about that? Do you know about Velcro? Do you know about Velcro?
Yeah.
You know how Velcro, one side has that hard prickly side? Those are actually little hooks. And the other side is that soft side. And those hooks hook onto that soft side and it's hard to pull apart. The guy who invented that watched people and animals, I think it happened to be his socks, saw the burrs hold on to his socks. And he realized that the burrs have those little hooks and the socks have the little loops. I can invent something to stick the same way as nature does. I think that's how he invented Velcro. Did you know that? Okay, in those next three sentences, I want you to look at the doing words. Those are the verbs.
Mm-hmm.
So in those three sentences, what are the verbs in those three sentences? Go ahead, give me one verb.
Blow.
Blows. Yep, that's one. Give it to me in a whole sentence. One verb.
One verb is blows.
Who can give me another one? Go ahead, Malachi.
Carries.
Carries, give it to me in a complete sentence.
Different animals can carry seeds.
So another
places.
verb.
Another verb is birds and bees.
Well,
carry.
birds and bees, that's the subject. That's a noun.
Yeah,
What is the verb in that sentence?
carry.
Carry. So another verb is
Another verb is animals
just the verb.
carry.
Okay, now in a whole sentence, another verb.
Another verb is carry.
Perfect. Give me the last verb. So we have blows, carry, and what's the last verb? It's in the second sentence. The second sentence in the paragraph.
Float.
Let's give it to me in a sentence. Another verb.
Another verb is float.
Good. Read the first sentence for me.
The wind blows seeds.
Continue.
Water floats them.
And the last sentence.
Birds and bees carry seeds
Where?
to other places.
Good. That next little sentence is actually getting us ready for the story I just told you. Read that next little sentence for us, please, Grant. Take your hand away from your mouth. Read that next little sentence.
You do too.
You do too. Go ahead and read to the end of that paragraph and see how it ties in with the story I just told you. Do you see how it ties in? Did you see that? Do you see those last three sentences?
Yeah.
Do you think you could paraphrase? Just tell me what those last three sentences were about.
All seeds are always on the go, and they stick to your clothes.
And what happens when they stick to your clothes? What eventually happens to them?
They eventually get off.
They eventually fall off? That's exactly right. I'd like for you to read, starting with seeds stick.
Seeds stick on your clothes.
Seeds stick to your clothes.
Seeds stick to your clothes.
Now, can you read it just like you're talking to me, though?
Seeds stick to your clothes when you walk.
Mm-hmm.
So many of
Let's start again. Some. What do they do? Two words.
Some may fall
Where?
in the grass.
Look at that word again.
in the
Two syllables.
Ground. Some
Let's
may
do that. Let's do that again. I'll underline the letters that make the vowel sound.
garden.
Garden. Read that sentence again.
Some may fall in the garden. Seeds are always on the go.
Excellent reading. You know what I want for you to do? I want you to go back to your seat. You're going to reread this to yourself, and you're going to answer the questions at the end.